All right. How y'all doing out there today, fam? First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Please do a brother a favor, like and subscribe and share if you don't mind. But let's get down to business. So this week, Halloween Ends come out. The final movie in the Blumhouse trilogy that tells the saga of Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers. Those of you who know me, you guys know what a huge Halloween head I am. I mean, I've probably have seen all of the movies. And then no, probably I've seen all of them. And I'm talking about like multiple times. It's kind of like weird how many times I've seen all the movies, even the ones that were not so good. Even though I'm a fan, some of those movies sucked. Not gonna even lie, but I still watch them multiple times. But anywho, I'm going to sit and I'm going to talk about some of the predictions I have for the movie that's coming out on this Friday. Well, you can watch it Thursday. Yeah, I believe you can watch it Thursday in the movie theater. I already looked up when you can watch it in the theater, but I have Peacock, so I'm probably just going to wait till midnight when it comes on Peacock. All right, so but let's get into my predictions. All right, so a lot of information that I've read in regards to the movie and the trailers I've seen. They're talking about this Corey Cunningham character and how his character relates to Michael Myers. So, and a lot of the information is saying that Corey is going to kind of be a copycat Michael Myers, so to speak. I did read something where it said he was going to kill a little boy, or whether it was accidental or on purpose, but there's going to be a little boy who dies in his presence, that the Corey Cunningham character that is. And, that's going to cause some issues for him. So I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. And of course, this movie is supposedly set 4 years after Halloween Kills. So we're going to see a crazy transition on what Michael Myers has been up to in those 4 years and where did he go after he killed Karen. So I'm actually curious to see how that plays out, if they even show that portion of the movie. So with this Corey character being kind of like a fill-in, so to speak, I think he's going to terrorize Haddonfield. And the trailers are out. We've all seen the trailers where he goes into the sewer and he comes across Michael Myers and they have a brief scuffle. And he stared Michael Myers in the eye. Like, a lot of people, not too many people did that. And I think Michael kind of respected the fact that he wasn't afraid of him. And so I think, so check out my theory. It's going to trip y'all out because it's based off of something John Carpenter said. So the legendary filmmaker and composer John Carpenter mentioned, and I don't know if the article's still up or whatnot, but I remember reading that article as well, where he said the new Halloween is going to kind of have a Christine vibe to it. And I'm a huge Christine fan. My lady and I, we watched it about, I want to say 2 months ago, we watched it. It was her first time seeing it, but for me, I grew up in the 80s, so I watched it as a kid and it became one of my favorite movies. And I've probably seen the movie like 20, 30 times, no lie. But anyway, so when he mentioned that, and I'm a soundtrack head, I love original scores and soundtracks. My friends refer to me as the soundtrack king. So I go online, I go on YouTube, and I listen to the music that's coming out with the movie. And there's a track John Carpenter has called "The Junkyard," and I was like, "The Junkyard? Why is it called the Junkyard?" And I remember I saw a video of a YouTuber who posted a picture, like, they post like photos from the sets or whatnot. And he was like, "Oh, this looks like it's going to be in a junkyard." So here's my prediction. Okay. I think they're going to take, that's where Michael Myers will like die, so to speak, or they will attempt to kill him. Like in the movie Christine, if you've ever seen the movie Christine, the the final battle took place in a junkyard, and they crushed Christine with a bulldozer. So I think that's what they're gonna do to Michael Myers. I think they're either gonna take him to the junkyard and like bury him, you know, like put cars on top of him or bury him deep in a hole. But I think that's how it's going to end, so to speak, especially with it being called Halloween Ends. And and thinking of Christine, and when John Carpenter says it's going to have um, Halloween Ends will have Christine vibes. If you think to the movie, and they have this character in Christine called Arnie Cunningham, and what's the character name in Halloween Ends? Corey Cunningham. So, and then in Christine, Arnie Cunningham, he becomes obsessed with Christine, and kind of, she makes him do all these things. Even though Christine was a self-driving car, it was possessed, but Arnie, he kind of became possessed and obsessed with Christine, and he was doing things. He was acting out of character. So I think it's a lot of parallel there. I just think it's kind of like a cool little ode to Stephen King and Christine, where Corey Cunningham is he becomes obsessed with Michael Myers, and you have this character Arnie Cunningham who's obsessed with Christine. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing you, that's what's going to happen. That junkyard scene, because what other purpose does the junkyard serve other than that's going to be where Michael Myers is taken to die, where they're going to kill him at, especially with John Carpenter saying it has a Christine feel to it. That's just my 2 cents. I could be wrong, but for the most part, when I do predictions, I just pay attention to the context clues, and 95% of the time I'm correct. So that means you heard it here first. You heard it here first. They're going to take Michael Myers to the junkyard, and that's where they're going to kill him, or attempt to kill him. Because I don't know if they can kill. I don't know if they can kill him, because, like I said, I'm a huge Halloween head, as I mentioned earlier, and I remember there was a contract with Mustafa Akkad, the original producer of the Halloween series. He died in a bombing. I can't recall what country he was in, but I know he died in like a bombing years ago. But he had this clause that they could never kill Michael Myers off in movies. So, I mean, they could kill him per se, but he would always find a way to come back. You know what I mean? But so it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know. Do you agree with me? Do you think my prediction's right? But I'm telling you, you heard it here first. So when the movie comes out this week, I want people to say they heard it on the Moxie channel, and this dude know what he's talking about. And if I'm wrong, I'll make a video saying I was wrong. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be right though. Well, man, thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your time. All right. Have a good day. And until next time, take care of yourself and each other.